Nunya says even losers can put up stats and blowouts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Bond, you know what you're doing, right? It was
Yeah.
What
this
am I
whole
doing?
NFL argument about empty stats because teams, the players aren't winning, they're not getting to the playoffs. She's balling, Angel Reese is, but it's essentially the same thing.
What is?
Her putting up these stats and her team not winning games, so they're not going to go to the playoffs.
Right. And that's what does that have to do with the NFL argument?
Essentially, you're
Empty
still,
stats.
yeah, you're exactly. You're celebrating stats with no wins.
No, I'm not. I'm not celebrating stats with no win. So, um, the previous game they just played the damn Minnesota Lynx, who's the number one seed in the WNBA, 3 times out of the last 4 games. They were competitive down towards the end until the end of 2 of the games. They won one. Right. She was the show in all three. I'm Football and basketball are two totally different. They're two totally different sports. You cannot compare them because you have um, a lot less control in football. My only thing is Terry McLaurin. If we're chasing 1,000 yards just to say that you have 1,000 yards, you're not worth 35 million. I'm not talking about her contract or what she's getting paid. I'm
Is
telling
she
you
chasing
that on.
double doubles?
You said what?
Is she chasing double doubles?
KP. How
They've
is it?
been getting blown in some of these, a
But
good amount of these
But
games.
what I'm telling you is, if somebody puts up 24 points, 16 rebounds, 7 assists, how are you how are
No,
you
that's one
chasing?
game, but I think she has a game with 10 rebounds, right?
So her
Or she
last
has
three
three.
her last 3 games. So the first 6 games that I showed that I told you about, 19 rebounds, 17 rebounds, 18 rebounds, 16 rebounds,
I
17
understand
rebounds,
that.
15 rebounds.
I
The
understand that.
last three was a 15-11, a 19-11, and a 22-10. Like this, how are you like she's basically trying they're like, again, you can tell me that you don't watch the games and I can say, okay, yeah, then you can say like, hey, she's chasing stats or whatever,
No,
whatever.
I'm still gonna say that the outcome is still that they're losing and they're getting blown out. So
KP,
Yeah,
what
you just
they getting blown out.
yeah, so
but,
whether
but
she does that or not, they're still getting blown out.
so if we're gonna correlate things, we're talking about, you had a very strong argument about a Tracy McGrady and how he was on terrible teams, and that's the reason why he couldn't make the playoffs and why he couldn't get out of the first round of the playoffs. Basketball is 5 people. If you have one good player, how many games should what how many games can one player effective how many games can one player affect the winning outcome with four bad players alongside them?
That's a really loaded question. That's a difficult one to answer.
Look,
So you think you
both listen. The Sky collectively stink. 7-14 ain't a good record. It's early though in Angel Reese's career, and I think she's showing you that she can be one of the mainstay players in the league. Same thing goes on the other side for Caitlin Clark. It's early for both of them, but the facts
or what?
into it, I think that it's unfair scrutiny on Angel Reese. And if like I say, if I'm being honest, I would bring a certain energy to it because I'm looking like, what the fuck are we scrutinizing her so tough for? But it's not done in other cases. Like, so I understand what Bong is saying, where, and I wouldn't say that there's no scrutiny for Caitlin Clark, because there's people out there that's talking about it, but
Very few.
they ain't
Far and
doing
few.
it like they,
Yeah, it's
you
far and
know,
few.
like Angel Reese. But the thing is, and I'm just listening to y'all both, but when you start talking about it, Caitlin Clark, her squad is in the playoff hunt. They're a game above 500. They may even make it. You know what I'm saying? And Bong, like you said before, they'll have a chance. because they'll get to the playoffs. And then Angel Reese, they won't have a chance because they ain't getting to the playoffs, right? So a lot of what y'all saying, it ties back into some shit that y'all said before. I see the correlations y'all trying to make with like arguments y'all made before. And I feel what both of y'all are saying. So I'm just trying to throw that out there and give some context to everything. Like, so it's I get it. But personally, I'm like, man, yeah, look at this shit. Like Angel Reese, like I think they should show her some more love. You know what I'm saying? I think she gets it's some unfair bullshit, but it is what it is.
Hey, BBL.
Chicago Sky, y'all need some help. Y'all need more than
Hey,
Angel Reese.
and,
Like,
and